Yo, welcome back to more Kagetsu Tohya. Last time, we went through this very disturbing but also very informative side story between Arihiko and Nanako, or Seven, this nature guardian familiar, as we have just learned her story here, how she apparently willingly went to, or made that choice to merge with the spirit. She wasn't forced as a sacrifice, she accepted it, which is like, all right, pretty crazy. And just the way she merged with the spirit and became what she is, like, almost kind of reminded me of like the opposite spectrum of like a counter guardian for Alaya, but this is like a guardian spirit for Gaia. I don't know if that's the right comparison to make, or if that's even accurate to say, but that's kind of what that makes me think of, just the way she described it. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So we've got all that, their whole dynamic, and just, learning about her. She's pretty interesting, and it's just, again, their whole crazy dynamic. But along with that, we also got the backstory between Arihiko and Shiki and how they became friends, and why Arihiko gravitated to someone like Shiki, who he even said gave off like an aura of death. Like, if you feel like being next to him, you'll die in a freak accident at any moment, because we saw what happened to Arihiko and his family, his parents, his grandmother, describing that whole scene, the way he realized that she was actually trying, like, not moving at all in order to help him, and in her last moments, like, almost like apologizing to him for making him think that she was before, like, cursing him or jealous or something. Like, it was just a crazy descriptor, and then to see what he went through, like, in detail, and how he sees death, it's not a wonder that he gravitated to someone like Shiki. But even so, he saw that Shiki was on another level, like, more than just like accepting the chaos of death. Shiki was calm in the face of it. He was level. He was like, when they were in the accident as students together, Shiki was like, hey, we need to go with the others. Let's go over here. It's not safe here. And then that's when Arihiko was like, damn, this kid is different. So yeah, it's very interesting to see how similar they actually are, despite, because we've always known they're good friends, but we really just see the culmination of that, like them kind of being assholes to each other and whatever. But Arihiko has always seemed like out of the loop, but also like his friend. But we really see why they clicked, right? And also Arihiko just wanting to fight and beat the shit out of Shiki, and vice versa. I don't know. I guess that's how it happens sometimes. You fight it out. And that's what happened. And at the end of one of those fights, Arihiko knew he was going to be friends with Shiki forever. So yeah, and that was pretty sweet. The way it described those scenes a couple times, it was like, oh, pretty sweet stuff. So yeah, very cool. I was told some cool things. Taking me a second to remember, because I'm remembering off the top of my head. But Stray, you mentioned, so how it mentioned Shiki gave off the aura of death. It kind of begs the question whether if he was able to lessen that himself as he grew up, like that aura, or if Akiya, in becoming stronger as an Oni as she grew up, was able to had an easier time sustaining his life force. Therefore, he didn't give off that aura of death so much to people that people feel like they would die around them. This is an interesting question. I think would be a cool question to ask Nasu, if it hasn't already been answered elsewhere in other materials or whatever. I know there's a lot of extra shit surrounding Type Moon stuff, but that's a interesting thought. And also that Nanako's name, why Arihiko named her that, is because her name is Seven, right? So Nana, for Seven, which I didn't even know, but then I thought of Nanatsu Yoro. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, slowly learning a little more Japanese. And then Ko is like a feminine ender to the name. But also the title of the side story, Nanako SOS, or whatever it's called, is probably a reference to an 80s magical girl anime of the same name, which that is crazy. So shout out to Nasu for that. And also, the blue machine with the tools that I was so confused about last time, I was really trying to think of, was apparently a reference to Doraemon, which is so funny because I was in this exact situation watching Monogatari when the exact same reference, maybe not in the same way, but there was also a reference to Doraemon, and I was like, what's that? And people broke it down for me how it's actually really fucking popular in Japan and in other parts of the world. Not so much in the US, I guess, but maybe still so. I actually don't remember as far as the US. Maybe I was just out of the loop, but I think definitely more so in other countries. It's just that popular. Sorry, I just had to reset my mic audio because apparently Windows likes to change the volume of my microphone randomly, or someone has hacked me and this is their subtle way of fucking with me, which bravo to you because it's working. But yeah, that's all I gotta say so far. God, I hope not. That's all I gotta say so far. We're probably gonna be finishing this story soon, and I'll be interested to see how this one ends, I guess. I don't know if this one has an ending, or if, you know, she's just staying with him. I mean, because she's present with Arihiko within the bubble of Kagetsu Tohya, but we know this is kind of, these side stories are kind of in a space either within that timeline or just like around it or within it, or like it doesn't have to be bound to that, right? Because that's whatever Shiki's going through there and whatever phenomenon's going on, whatever. But this is all still true, obviously, the background of Arihiko and Shiki and Nanako and Arihiko. So let's see the rest of it, and let's see. I stood next to her many times and told her, "Thank you, I was happy," but my mother never heard me. That was it. Even though my mother received enough money to live comfortably for a long time, in the end she became even weaker than before and passed away. That made me very sad. I was so sad that I closed off my mind and melted into Unicorn-san, and I kept obeying the people who were using me. Okay. Well, until that devil of a master appeared, and so this happened. Hehehe, she laughs at herself as usual. I really wonder who her old master was. Because she said it's a woman, she's like sadistic, she would like do crazy shit to her skin, and she had a bad diet, like, but I don't know who's that sadistic that also fits those other things. I don't know. I mean, theoretically it could be any female mage, because mages are mages, and you know, we know how they are, but whatever. Indeed, it seems that she has problems of her own. I don't know how the conversation came to this point, but I don't think it was a waste of time. Maybe it's something about me, but I'm weak against people like her. She is so thoroughly flexible that she is a huge idiot who can say thank you even after she's dead. For things to be balanced, someone as gullible as she is shouldn't be beside someone who fools others like me, but rather should be with someone who has no intention to fool others. Nanako, even though you say that, you must go through a lot of pain. Can't even say it. Really, I was such a pure and chaste book. And in less than half a year, I'm like this. Oh, really, I got a really unbelievable master. It's really fucked her up, huh? Until now, I had never made a form for myself. Since my master did such unspeakable things, I'm appearing like this and complaining. I see. Wild. I think my mic is too low. Oh god. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, we're good. You hate your owner that much? For example, enough to kill that person? That's ridiculous. First of all, that person doesn't even die when killed. Oh, it's Shiro. Okay. Is that right? I thought if you wanted to end things with that person, that would be the easiest way. It's just gender-bent Shiro. Female protag from FGO. Case solved. End things with what? Oh, end things with what? Would you want to end things with that person? You said your owner was a devil of a master. Oh shit, actually Satan. It is Shiro. That's true, but, well, I don't like seeing hitting or cutting or blood. What shall I say? It can't be helped. Master has reasons to be desperate. So I could stand it if I was used with more care. Dude, that is hitting, cutting, and like, Jesus. Oh, you're quite defensive of your owner, even though you ran away. That's true, but how should I say? I can't leave that person alone. It would be difficult alone, so I have to be a protector, and this person is so amazing as to make me materialize. Plus that master was the first one to speak with me. Oh, holy shit. Before I move on, I have to mention, because I've been taking pictures of all the pop-up messages as I log in, but I keep forgetting to bring them up. But they're right here in my phone. I just want to address these really quickly. Sorry, I had to stop for a few minutes and I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, honestly, now that I think about it though, I'm curious whether her master is even a magus in the first place. I mean, that would be my guess, but yeah, some degree of involved with the occult I mean, to be able to, like, have her manifest as this, like... They have to be a sick fuck in the first place, but... I mean, a mage checks out on that front as well, so, you know. Nanako mutters. Oh, I guess I was quite stupid there, too. Even if I don't worry about her, her life already has balance. Hey, you know? Yes. What is it, Arihiko-san? Aren't you saying that you actually like your master? That's why you ran away and are complaining, isn't it? That's not it. I hate that master, and this time I'm really running away to become a proper book. A proper book. Shaking Nanako disagrees. Huh. Well, I got the feeling that this problem would solve itself sooner than I expected. Oh shit. Wait, what did I miss there? Oh, it ended as abruptly as an urgently shipped express package. Oh. Okay. Huh? The doorbell rang. The time was 6 o'clock in the morning. I would have ignored it if I hadn't stayed up all night and come home in the morning. Who is this? Is it gonna be the previous master? Yes, who is it? I opened the front door. Then there. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, goodness. Standing there is someone who for some reason I feel like I've seen before. I mean, I know the church was involved, but I didn't expect this. This is the Inui house, right? That's right. What is it? Also, top-tier disguise. Love the cross on the tie as well. Looking very spiffy. Like Catholic men in black. Please excuse me, but I'm here to pick up something called... Hyphened out word, you mean? I couldn't quite understand. I couldn't understand, but for some reason I understood that she was talking about that. Good instinct. Does that mean that this person is her master? That's what I was wondering. I was like, is she her... Wait, I was like, hold up. Is she her master? Or is she here on behalf of the church? What is it? Oh, what is it? Nothing. Wait just a second, I'll bring it down. If it doesn't want to, I'll do it forcibly with a leash tied around its neck. I'm very grateful. Please do that. Alright, then please wait here. I close the door and run up to my room. Secret agent Ciel. Then, hey, there's someone here to get you, you stupid horse. I forcibly opened the closet door. Then, there was a quivering ghost in the closet. What, are you ready already? Wah, as I thought it's the amazingly black master. Wait, Ciel is her master? Oh, jeez, dude. What the fuck, Ciel? Nanako shakes. Ignoring that, I took out that piece of junk from the deepest part of the closet. Whoa, what are you doing, Arihiko-san? You'll get hurt picking that up. I ignored the panicking Nanako and pulled it out. In the end, this was the cause of everything. A hunk of metal that was flowing down the river on that rainy day. A strange weapon with a barrel and a trigger and even a oh my god. It's that holy scripture, right? It's that holy scripture. Hold on, I need to hold on. I need to Google really quick. I just fucking realized something. Holy shit. Yeah, because I just Googled, like, mentally, it just came to me. I put in the Google search, Tsukihime Ciel 7th Scripture. Because I literally just remembered that it was called the 7th Scripture. And I was like, wait, 7? It is that holy scripture. And before I was talking about, in the last part, I was like, wait, is she that, is it that holy scripture? So I was like, I'm not sure. But I totally forgot it was called the 7th holy scripture. 7. And, like, hearing the church was involved. Yeah, it all came together. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe the church was... I mean, I assume they have multiple holy scriptures, so it could have been a different one, but... With the horn... You know, I mean, how he described with the bayonet, the trigger and the bayonet attached. Oh, that's amazing, dude. What a cool callback. And apparently Nanako was associated with the creation of this, or rather just completely part of its creation. That is so crazy. What a wild backstory for that weapon. I'll never forget the CG where Ciel showed up from that, but yeah, I totally just remembered. It's called the 7th Holy Scripture. Her name is 7. God damn it. Oh, there's some blood on it. Maybe it fell from my wound when I was first getting it. I cleaned the blood off. Haha, Nanako screams. Oh. Clean the blood off. Oh shit. But now I can't see her or hear her voice. So that was the connection between her and me. So weird that Nanako is attached to this, but it's very, very interesting. Alright, even if I found it, if there's an owner, I have to return it. Well, that's the end of it, huh? I might have picked it up, but I was only holding it for a while. I can think of it as a rental. While I was borrowing it, well, at least it wasn't boring. That's true. Another one of those Tsukihime moments you cherish. Thank you for your cooperation. But about this gun. Huh? What are you saying? I just picked up a model gun and you're calling it this gun. Sis, you sure are a kidder. Well played. That person who resembled someone swallows her words, nods lightly, and leaves, yeah. The black uniform gets farther and farther away. In her hands is one truly ugly-looking gun. The person in the uniform mutters to the gun as if talking to herself. Like that. Oh. I don't know why, but it looked to me like it was saying goodbye. Aw. It's all bittersweet now. How pitiful. Will she be alright like that? Looking at her situation, I think she'll probably run away again and cause a nuisance for someone, but that's something that doesn't concern me anymore. What if she comes back? I scratched my head while grabbing the front door. So I guess I won't be able to have any horse meat for now. What? What kind of one-liner is that, walking back into your house? Muttering to myself, I was shocked at my own stupidity. That's not right. You usually don't eat horse meat anyway, do you? At least you acknowledged how weird that was. Is that the end of it then? Wow. Damn, dude. That's crazy. What a twist. Is it? Yeah, it literally took me until now to just realize. Because I googled it. I typed it out. Like, yes. Let me be specific. Tsukihime Ciel, 7th scripture. I keep kicking myself because it's like, I knew the name of it. I knew which one it was and I knew her name, but I didn't put it together till now. But it's also cool. Like, I'm not like being like just hard on myself. I'm also like, that's really cool. I like how Nasu did that. Originally, Shiki became delinquent after being able to see death. Alright. This is all the side stories for now. Now we're gonna get back into the main story. But yeah, I pretty much talked about it at the beginning of the video, but overall, like, along with that twist, that was great. Surprising, like, holy shit, Ciel. Like, I know Ciel can be pretty monstrous. It's funny, bad diet. Oh my god. But yeah, it was made, obviously, by the church, and you using this girl and the unicorn back in the day, like at least 1,000 years ago. I mean, she said the year, I forget which year it was, but a really fucking long time ago. But of course, who would be representative to like deal with that now within the vicinity of the town? Like fucking Ciel, of course. Because naturally it would pass between them, so that's so funny, man. I really like how that ended. That was a cool twist that I didn't realize till the end there. Some lore about that 7th Holy Scripture. I remember seeing it for the first time in Tsukihime and being like, what the fuck is that? That's a church weapon? That shit looks like ridiculous. But it was cool. And I was like, yes, this is a weapon that'll destroy his reincarnation. Like, what? What kind of shit is this? So I remember just being like, it's so funny how just their faith and belief in holy power can manifest to that extent. Like, at that point, it's not even just faith. It's like, that is literal power, holy power you're wielding. You're just a badass cleric. Enjoyed that. Again, backstory between Nadehiko and Shiki. Nanako was a great character. besides the disturbing shit, shakes fist at Nasu. It was good. I enjoyed that, and I love learning about Arihiko because I've always wanted more Arihiko from Tsukihime just because I love that guy, right? I remember seeing him in the first Tsukihime remake trailer and being like, hey, that's the boy, you know? And I wanted more of him in the OG visual novel. So yeah, I'm glad we got that now. Again, that was the coolest thing about Hollow Atraxia, and it's the coolest shit about this visual novel, just all the added detail and characterization. Very cool stuff. So, a day. Age of Stream 1. So yeah, I hit a trigger where, I remember now in the main story, I hit a trigger where we started with this, and that was new at the time. So it's very cool the incremental progress we're making. And I guess eventually to the cultural festival. Oh my god, I just realized what I was going to say earlier because right when I was going to get into it, I had to step away from my computer. But I can get into it now. So, 27 Dead Apostle Ancestor Series. 3. Brunstad of the Crimson Moon, the Ultimate One. And at first that confused me, because I was like, I know Dead Apostle Ancestors are considered a different thing than true ancestors. At least I thought so. Like specifically the 27 Dead Apostle Ancestors are considered like a different thing, like really powerful, like Dead Apostles. But I might be mistaken on that. I think I'm mixing up my Tsukihime lore. Because Brunstad, like that could be this of the Crimson Moon, the Ultimate One. Like, is that a reference to Outruge? Or to Arc of the Crimson Moon? Because, like, about old Arc, I want to learn, like, a bit more about old Arc. Because, like, we know that what Roa did to her and did to the other true ancestors, where it was just Arc, and even then she was in such a depleted state. Like, Roa basically forced her to make him into a really powerful Dead Apostle, just because being turned into one directly from a true ancestor made him really fucking powerful. We know she was basically made not to know about many things about herself, but I feel like there's, you know, more to learn there still. So, you know, that's an interesting one for, I guess, that little data entry here for Dead Apostle Ancestors. But here's another one that I got that I forgot to share. 27 Dead Apostle Ancestor Series 27. Callback Alcatraz, and this is a long one. Like, I kept taking a picture of every single line as it popped up on the screen, because, you know, when you click, when it's over, it just ends, right? So I took a picture, then another line, then another line, and another line. It went to the bottom of the screen, and I have like 7 pictures of this. But the full entry reads, so about Callback Alcatraz, Dead Apostle of the 1,000-Year Lock, a sorcerer. So he's a sorcerer. One of the few sorcerers in the world, so that includes Alco, Zelrech. Those are the only ones I know. Don't spoil the others. But a sorcerer who turned a Dead Apostle through research. So I guess like Kiritsugu's father, that kind of research. That's kind of crazy. Invented a treasure chest no one can open, but accidentally trapped himself in there too. So, yeah, that makes, like, is that chest out there still? Comedian of the 27 Dead Apostles, but his true abilities, well, he's the comedy director, it says. Acquainted with Zelrech for a long time, almost a master sorcerer. So, that is a lot of shit there. So, Dead Apostle of the 1,000-Year Lock, who locked himself into the treasure chest that no one can open. And he's also a comedian. He knew Zelrech for a long time, and he turned himself. He's a sorcerer, also a sorcerer, who turned himself into a Dead Apostle through research. That is wild lore to get from the boot up screen of this visual novel fan disc. God damn. So that's cool. I really hope to learn, or maybe see an example of his involvement in any stories. If there's not, that's fine. Like, it's cool to just know that now, but like, I feel like, man, you could do something with a character like that. I don't know, maybe it's already happened and I'm just not thinking of it. That would be crazy. And the last one that I got booting up today, How to view a rare event. What if you make a meal with Hisui in the mansion and walk the hallways during the cultural festival? So I'm going to make sure to do specifically that, I guess, whenever the cultural festival stuff goes down. Make a meal with Hisui in the mansion. And I'm just going to keep that choice specifically in mind, because I might just need to do that anyway. But I assume at some point I'll unlock a pathway to the cultural festival, and that will be more clear to that diverging path. But yeah, so that's all the ones that I forgot to read till now. I wanted to share those because I've been taking pictures. I've been wanting to keep up with that stuff. So I'm going to stay... I'm going to go to school. I'm going to skip. I'm going to go straight to school. Skip. Go to school alone. Skip. Straight to class. Skip. Let's see. Eat at the cafeteria. Skip. Attend class. Skip. And here's the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in the classroom. Skip. But no, then we've already done all these. Fuck. Oh, wait, this is new. Okay. I thought I fucked up. I was like, damn, I am gonna have to cut this part of the video. We drink tea after dinner. Everyone seems tired, so no games or conversations take place. Shiki-sama, is there something wrong? No, nothing much. I'm just staring blankly. That's a relief. You seem to be feeling worse than yesterday. Hisui worries about me as she brews black tea. Well, to me it seems like everyone else is worse off than myself. How about you, Hisui? You seem to be feeling down during the night. As if I hit the right spot, Hisui's eyes widen and her mouth shuts. Hey? You too, Hisui? Kwaku is like that as well. Did you two sisters friendly share the cold or something? No, my condition is fine, but for some reason I've been having nightmares, and so couldn't sleep. Nightmares? Hisui, what are you talking about? Just like I said, I've been having nightmares, so I don't feel too well. Heh, Kwaku said the same thing. Well, I guess it applies to me too. Akiya lets out a troubled sigh. Akiya, that means you're having nightmares as well? Interesting. The word nightmare troubles me, so I ask. Because this might explain everyone experiencing the phenomena in their own way. Because before, Akiya didn't know what Shiki was talking about, which makes sense. But Ark also talked about the weird dream that she had. And if this is affecting multiple people, then yeah, I think we got some correlation going on. Yes, I dream about past events. It's the thing I least want to see. Oh, okay. So I feel absolutely terrible when I wake up. That's weird. Why do I not remember such a hateful dream? Akiya murmurs and tilts her head. Just like Akiya, Hisui makes a face as if she's unsatisfied with something. The thing you least want to see. The most feared image. Shiki can relate to that. Okay, yeah. With the killer Shiki. Shiki's nightmare. And everyone else's nightmare. Nightmare. The things that a human being wants to meet the least. Unconsciously restrained, but something that presents itself all the more forceful. A remnant of guilt. Okay, guilt. Got it. Nissan, what is it? You're making a scary face right now. Akiya worriedly looks at my face. I say it's nothing and get up from the sofa. Yeah, it wasn't only me. I subconsciously say that and head into the hallway, yup. So it wasn't in the way I expected, but yeah. It's clearly not just affecting Shiki. And we saw that with the doctor as well, but even without speaking, I don't realize the meaning or purpose of the thing I just blurted out subconsciously. That's significant. Very cool. Alright, well. That's the only thing we got there out of that one. Let's go again. I didn't have to cut that time, but at least we get another message. Today's lucky item. Chaos. Narrow. Narrow? Narrow. A day. Alright, let's I need to get to one of the big branches that I usually have gotten before. So we're going to stay at the mansion. Skibbity skip. Aha, here we go. This is an easy one to get to. So I think one that I haven't done is visiting Kohaku. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. I was worried I was going to be like, fuck, and then just immediately restart. It's going to happen. So Kohaku-san is resting in the morning, and I guess I can bother her a little bit. Alright, maybe this time I'll prepare some tea and cookies and invite her. Yeah. I arrive at Kohaku-san's room with hot water, teapot, and some snacks on a tray. The Japanese cookies are the kind I especially like and aren't available in the kitchen. Also, if I fuck up, yeah, I can just save and then load back to the choice. I should just do that the next time I get there, and so if I fuck up, I can just immediately... Saves me some time. Not that much, but yeah. The Japanese cookies are the kind I especially like and aren't available in the kitchen. I actually bought them with money I scraped up starting back at the Arimas. Kohaku-san, would you like some tea? I knock on the door twice. Eh? Shiki-san? After the surprised voice, the door clicks open. Wow, Shiki-san, you're holding a very festive tray. What is it? I didn't have much to do, and I heard that you didn't have much to do either, so I thought maybe you could keep me company. If you would allow me in, that is. I hand over the tray to Kohaku-san. Maybe she's really very surprised. But Kohaku-san freezes. If you're busy, then excuse me. That's a new sprite, I think? No, that's not so. I'm happy to be invited by you. I'm not used to these sudden things, so... She raises her voice as she says each word. So I presume that's a yes? Yes, of course, but will it be okay? Oh. Kohaku-san puts her finger on her lips to shush me and looks around the hallway. Eh? Kohaku-san, what are you doing? No, it's nothing. Anyway, please come in. I was bored myself. I just got a flashback to her with the needles in the weird fever dream quiz section. Cause that's the thing I'm curious about still. Cause before, it was like, okay, here's our established canon. And at the same time, the side stories can, delve into whatever. But I also feel like there is potential here, because of things are kind of fucky of what's going on, there is potential, crossover of certain things. And I think we even saw, proof of that a couple parts ago. It's been some time, so it's a little hazy to me, but... Yeah, but again, I mentioned this before. If it is one canon, or even if not, we still have all the craziness and problems of our heroines that we dealt with in Tsukihime. Dealt with and not dealt with in different ways. Certain endings were interesting in that way. But yeah, I'm very curious if we're gonna get some Kohaku unraveling in this game. Kinda, because the scene in the basement where I assume OG Shiki was from, Tohno Shiki, was kept, where Double Syringe Kohaku was. I wonder if we're gonna get more of that type of crazy shit from her. Because we know her feelings. We know all this shit, but I don't know. Things are weird, so we'll see. And so I set up my tent in Kohaku-san's room. It's the only room in the mansion with a TV, so without even anyone watching, the TV is left on. Is it okay? Around 11, Kohaku-san changes the channel. And the show playing on the TV is Gabuki's Stage. I don't know why that was hard to read. I had thought that since she wears a kimono, her taste must be Japanese, but her hobbies seem to be Japanese as well. On the TV, Gabuki's special chant-like voice comes on. Is this ghost stories? I don't really understand, but the setting of the stage hints at ghost stories. It seems like it. I think this is the cat phenomenon of Nabeshima. Oh no, not more cats. A cat licks the blood of the corpse of the owner buried behind a wall and turns into a monster to seek revenge. How cute. Kawaii koto. Buried in a wall. That's quite a realistic way to be killed. To be exact, that is incorrect. A person by the name of Masudaira Tangoshu slices Mata Shichiro to death, and to hide the corpse, he buries it behind a wall. But Mata Shichiro becomes a spirit seeking revenge and comes out of the wall all bloody. And the cat of the house licks the blood and transforms into Masudaira's wife and slowly turns the household insane. Oh, okay. She flatly explains the story. I've been thinking that she really seems to be strong against ghosts and spirits. A transforming cat. Is that different from a Nekomata? The question suddenly pops up in my head. I believe they're different. Nekomatas become a monster of age, but this cat turns into a monster from the owner's blood. So I believe it's closer to what the Chinese call byoki. Byoki? What kind of a disease is that? No. Amosachi said Neo. It means the ghost of a cat. In mainland China, cats are usually used for curses. The cats themselves have no power, but the caster intentionally uses the cat as a method of cursing. Did not know that. In that sense, I think it resembles Masachiro's cat. The fact that it curses others because of some external stimuli. Baku-san's mysterious professionalism. It's no wonder she's labeled the most mysterious person of the mansion. With good reason. But Nekomatas and this Gabuki's cat seem to act similarly. Nekomatas are known for cruelly attacking humans, but it is only out of revenge for its owner, so they don't attack out of their own volition. I suppose we can say that this transforming cat is only out for revenge of the owner. I suppose devotion is devotion. Interesting. Speaking of ghost stories, do you know of any relating to this mansion? Oh, here we go. And suddenly, Kohaku-san puts on a mischievous smile. I don't know. Or, I don't really want to know. Please, you're a man. Don't say such things. It's only slightly believable, so won't you listen for a bit? Won't you pull the man card on us? If it's even at least a little bit believable, then I really refuse. I say curtly. That's how I am too. I'm sure there's a story here. I'm sure if I go to some part of the house, I'll feel weird, like something is off, but I don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss in these cases. Shiki-san, you're cold. Really, just for a bit. I'll try to make it soft, so won't you listen? She slowly crawls toward me. I, on the other hand, slowly crawl away. Where are you guys crawling? Shiki-san, won't you listen to this funny story I know? It's okay. Tell it to Akiya or Hisui. The problem is, after hearing one of my stories, both of them swore to never listen to any of my stories again. She sighs disappointedly. For some reason, I can picture Kohaku-san forcefully telling it to an unwilling Hisui. That checks out. And Hisui probably tried her best to keep her expressionless face. I can just see Hisui's sweating sprite, just trying to maintain her composure. Actually, that's a little exciting. That does sound funny. Or disturbing. Kohaku-san, it's already 11:30. Don't you have to prepare lunch? When I point to the clock, Kohaku-san freezes. Aww. She gets up with a really dissatisfied look. It's very regrettable, but I'll go prepare lunch. Okay, I did want to hear the story. I'll call you when it's ready, so please rest until then. She lightly starts heading towards the kitchen. And so, Kohaku-san, the transforming cat, how does it end? Well, the cat successfully gets its revenge, but in the end, it is found out and exterminated by humans. The moral here is that a perfect crime is hard to commit. Alright, yeah, that's true. No, I don't think that's the conclusion one should draw from the story. It's found out. But how did it get found out? Did some great monk come to exterminate it? No, the cat always licked the oil of the lamppost at night. The shadow it cast on the wall took the form of a cat, so people noticed it and took action. And then she leaves. The shadow cast on the wall. But before that, they didn't notice anything weird about it licking lampposts. Maybe these people were very open-minded. Somehow this relates to this story. I don't know, we already know one girl who transforms into a cat, but this story has a disturbing implication if that's related. Noon has come and the mansion gets even busier. A western-style house on top of the hill. A world that feels like outer space to the commoners on the street. They can only stare up. This place is so far away from them that they don't even care who lives in it. And on the other side, one cannot look outside from this point of view. Ah, the other side of this wall might already have collapsed. I need some water. Give me 1 second. You should drink some too, now. Do it, now. A corner of the world that secretly collapses. That child must be running around even now to keep the world from getting destroyed by contradictions. Dude, that's so crazy. That's a really cool way to, like, describe what she's doing. It's so crazy. I really want to know more about her. Huh? What is that? A little girl who goes around repairing a decaying world? Maybe I read some children's story like that yesterday. Yeah, because now Shiki has to rationalize why he knows that. That's so funny. Since I can't exactly remember yesterday, I can't really verify it. But that image lingers in my head. Even though it's useless, she continues making dreams. Even though she won't get anything out of it. For what? For whom does she try so hard to keep these happy days going? That's a great question. That's a great question, because I like how that's described. It's a really selfless thing to do. But why? And who? And all the other questions. Okay. So I'm going to save here. Bada boop. Okay, so I've gone to Makihisa's room. I believe I've gone to the detached building. Have I slept in my room? I have not. Okay. I'm a little tired. Maybe it's because I moved around in the morning, but my body still seems to be feeling slightly fatigued. I didn't have a plan in particular, so I guess on such a sunny day as this, I should take a nap. Now that I think about it, I really want to nap. Alright, I'll do it. I don't bother changing into pajamas and dive onto my bed. The sheet must have dried in the morning. It smells good now. Ah, it feels so good. Fresh sheets, very nice, very nice. It must be the effect of the sheets that give off a faintly burnt odor and the cushiony pillow. As soon as my body sinks into the bed, my consciousness sinks as well. Oh boy, what are we gonna see now? Oh, that was it. Shiki literally takes a nap. That's it. Go fuck yourself. Alright. But hey, we gotta do every choice. Something unexplored, something I haven't done. That counts. So, I'll go out to eat. I'll skip. We'll save again. Here. Okay. So I've gone to the neighboring town. And I ran into old boy, and everything collapsed. So we'll go to the mobile Chinese restaurant, Mark II. Ramen would be good. Baku-san makes Chinese food too, but hers is too classy. A growing student needs pig bone stew with fat floating on top or mustard ramen with tons of garlic. That's true. When eating ramen, I choose a place that offers nothing else. If there's dumpling or fried rice, my mind gets swayed. That's funny. So I go to a place I know. Like, I can't have any other options, just ramen. Yo, oh, there's the thumbnail. That is beautiful. Dude, look at my boys right here. Look at that shit. I love how we just never see Shiki's face. I mean, we saw it. I saw it in the plus disc. And we see evil Shiki's face, but yeah, it's funny. But Arihiko, look at this boy. So I thought I'd change up my taste today, so I ordered these toppings. Or did he say that? Kuh, what is that? That's sunflower-like ramen? Oh, wait. God damn it. Kuh, what is that? That's sunflower-like ramen? Oh, you said it well, Tohno. I tried 8 eggs instead of pork, but now it tastes only like eggs. 8 eggs in the ramen. That is too much. In Arihiko's bowl is ramen on which a big yellow flower is bloomed. The eggs are enough to cover the noodles. He's eating it as if it were tasty. Sometimes, I want to know what's going on inside his head. I do like egg and ramen. But 8, that's crazy. That's so much. But what's gone into you? You never came to Mark II since you left the Arimas. Damn, it's been a while. There's no particular reason. I just wanted to eat ramen at this place. Plop goes the pork into the stew. Eh? I didn't order pork. Hadaka-kun's older brother and the owner of the shop says it's service. Unfair. It's discrimination. Discrimination. Next time, the owner indicates with his chopsticks. This is the mobile restaurant Mark II. It's pop-ups everywhere with its bike tuned beyond its limits. It's classmate Takada Yoichi-kun's brother's hobby. Of course, since it's in such a state, the brother doesn't even have a license. Ooh. One service per day. Fine, I'll yield to you today. Adehiko stuffs many eggs into his mouth. Doesn't his stomach explode from so many eggs? The growing boy's hungry. But to turn the topic around, why are you eating out today? Did you do something terrible so you can't stay in the mansion? If I do something like that, my life would already be over, true. No, there really is no reason. I just wanted to have a meal with you. But what about you? Ichigo-san's back, isn't she? Is it okay to be out during dinner time? That just means she's gonna starve. We learned Adehiko's the one who does all the cooking. A little. There's something complicated in my house. Oh my god. So canonically, Nanako is still there. We know where it ends up though. If time moves normally, at some point, FBI, Catholic Church, CL, Men in Black agent comes to retrieve the 7th Holy Scripture. But the question is, how did it end up floating down the river? Did CL try to dispose of it, or like after the whole thing, or did she... Wait, no, that was only in her route, right? Yeah, this shit is crazy. At least I'm pretty sure that was only in her route. But yeah. When she just pulled up with the fucking 7th Holy Scripture. Because yeah, that was the divergence, that was right before the divergence between True and Gooden. I remember. It was right before she either kills Shiki or kisses him, one of the two. Anyway, Nanako's still there. If I'm alone, I think I'll go mad. I'm so glad you called. Adehiko's talk just now doesn't sound definite. What? Is it trouble with women again? Idiot, how could that... Maybe it is. It's a female, but it talks back unnecessarily and puts me in a weird situation. He munches down on his eggs. Eh? You can't stand a woman? I thought your motto was that women are lovable no matter what they do. Idiot, that's only when I've fallen for her. But I do like most women. And he eats his eggs again. Even after so much eating, the noodles don't show up. Has there only been 8 eggs? Then the one bothering you right now doesn't suit your taste? It's really weird and complicated. I don't really want to even recognize it. Tohno, do you believe in spirits and ghosts? Such a question is difficult to answer. If I, who already has a foot in the other world, answer truthfully, it'll sound like a lie. If I lie, it'll sound sincere. Wait, is this the talk that Adehiko mentioned where he tried to ask Shiki about spirits and ghosts? Right. I don't think mysteries are all bad. For example, it's another word for romance in the unexplained. Romance? You're really something. You call that idiotic horse romance? Oh boy. Adehiko chuckles like a madman. Horse? What, is it a ponytail this time? I didn't see anyone with a ponytail recently. I personally like ponytails. Alright, we learned that about Shiki. I don't. But her hair's short. She definitely has a tail. She's actually a ponytail. Oh my god. See? It waggles like this. Like what? I wish this was animated. Eh? It's cute, like a cat. That's because animals are only lovable when you look at them. And he digs into his eggs again. Judging from his frown, he's getting tired of the yolk. But maybe it's a luxurious worry. It's nothing like yours, so it's a relief. Nothing like mine? What do you mean by that, Mr. Adehiko? Anyway, let me have a grilled pork sheet. This cheeky bastard. Swoosh! He invades my bowl with unbelievable speed. You fucker. And I reply in kind and invade his bowl for an egg. Arihiko, I need to ask you something weird. Yeah, I don't think this was that combo where Arihiko asked specifically Shiki about his troubles. And he's brought up multiple times, because there was another scene in that where he talked to Shiki about spirits and ghosts. It's obviously been on Arihiko's mind lately. When I ordered my second bowl and Arihiko his third, I suddenly feel like asking that question. If I say that yesterday's dream feels like today, can you believe it? He contemplates. One of his positive qualities is that he can tell a joke from an important matter and turn serious at a second's notice. I like people like that. Can read the room. I can't answer either way, as I'm not you. Well, if you're talking about deja vus, I get those from time to time. Yeah, I thought it was that at first too, but I think it's different from a deja vu. If you actually encounter the situation, you actually realize it's a dream, don't you? Right, that's correct. It's instinct. But the thing that's weird about my case is that's what's happening today becomes yesterday's dream. That's paradoxical. I know, that's why I'm confused. And in addition, I only think that during the night. When I wake up in the morning, it's all happy and good and I forget yesterday's dream. You're dreaming something weird again. I personally dream only old dreams nowadays. Slurp. But he's also dreaming about the past. Arihiko drinks the soup. Old dreams? Yeah. I don't really want to think about it, but I can't help it. Like when we were young, we used to fight a lot and go on top of people's roofs and talk about boring stuff. Such traumatic events. Traumatic? They're nightmares? There's the word, I was waiting for it. Nightmare. I didn't even think about it, but some of my dreams of yesterday probably contained what people call nightmares. Like trauma or fear of death. I thought I was more resistant to these things than people around my age. And then I became classmates with a certain someone even more messed up than me, and we fought often. I am so happy I have the context for this now. That is so cool. Then I found out that I didn't really accept the fact that human lives can end suddenly as well as I had thought I did. Rather, I was doing my best to deny the truth. Well, those are the things that come up in my dream. I love Arihiko, man. I like his character so much more now. They're pathetic memories, so I don't want to reminisce about them, but I suppose they could have their value. Yeah. This isn't related either, but about that classmate. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing as you. That's good. He has a bright future. If I treat him well now, I'll be sure to reap the rewards later. I like the word reap used here as well. Arihiko smiles. I really have been treated well. If I didn't have Arihiko, then I probably would have spent my teenage years in loneliness, yeah. They really were each other's, like, only real friends. Because there was no one else like each other in that whole class. Trying hard to isolate myself from others as if I've reached enlightenment. I was about to spend the only time in my life when I would be allowed to smile freely with such childish thoughts. Then, let me ask something too. Tohno, did your answer to the question I asked earlier change? His eyes are the same, but his words are extremely kind. When was I asked the question with such a kind voice? It was in elementary school, the last day of our hating each other. It probably won't change. How about you? It's the same here. Well, we haven't made progress, neither of us. It's been such a stubborn relationship. I guess the only way to cut it now would be to die. What? If we really die, we never can cut it. Arihiko opens his mouth widely then. That is so. That part about you is scary. Laughs a laugh from the bottom of his heart. These two are great. This is a really nice scene to have right after finishing Arihiko's side story. Especially from Shiki's perspective and with what he's going through now. How it's like helping him now as well. We're just best friends. Though Shiki's advice to Hiko before wasn't much help. Wow. I haven't laughed this hard since afternoon today. What a way to say it. There's a limit to being cliche. Yeah, right? It's the same with being too cooped up. Our laughs resonate. This act of his is to hide his embarrassment, but I think I'll keep silent about that throughout my whole life. How nice. Well, don't think too hard on it. Life will only go its intended path. What? I thought you were going to say something magnanimous, but that's it? Oh? Then I'll try again. Humans, no matter how hard they try, are just like this ramen. Eh? What's that supposed to mean? It's good when it's hot, but it's trash when it's cold. What kind of nonsense is that? That's a funny ass... Humans are like ramen. Good when they're hot, trash when they're cold. Fuck your corpse. It's not all nonsense. It's just something so obvious. No matter how hard you try, it'll eventually become cold. So you need to eat it up when it's still hot. All life's that way, isn't it? Okay, that's a better way of explaining it. Better when it's hot. That was nice. I really liked that. It's cool that Shiki was able to properly hang out with Arihiko, because I really wanted a proper hangout with them having like a real ass conversation. It almost happened when Shiki visited Arihiko, but it was kind of more disturbing and comedic with Nanako in the background and everything. But yeah, I've been really wanting this. Very cool. Helped our boy out. That was good. Swayed by Arihiko's pace, I ended up finishing 4 bowls. Naruto shit. That's more like 20. It'll soon be 12. We talked about idiotic things for 4 hours, so I don't think I even have energy left to dream tonight. Don't worry, you won't get to. Plop, I fall on my bed. A feeling as if my consciousness is scrunching up. Right before rapidly falling into darkness. Here we go. Yep, because midnight. Maybe Takada-kun's brother liked what we were talking about, but we ended up paying for only about half of the meal. His final thoughts, as we repeat again. As the young girl, or girl, small girl, makes it possible once again for us to do so. Dashed augmentation plan, faster than a bullet. That's a dog, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Interesting boot up screen there. Not quite as detailed as Alcatraz or whatever that dude's name is, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm all about the Shiki Arihiko friendship energy right now. I'm gonna stay here again because we're gonna do this. I'm gonna save again just to make sure we do something different. Akiya's room? Okay. Cool. So I remember there being another scenario where we go to see Akiya, but I think that's in the other situation where you can only choose to see Akiya, Koaku, or Hisui, or go to somewhere else. I don't know. But I think that's a different branch. Now that I think about it, Akiya said something weird just now. An item? Something she wanted to try even though she'll never use it. Or something. It strangely bothers me. Alright, I'll check out Akiya's room. I arrive in front of Akiya's room. I knock and grab the handle. Akiya, I'm coming in. I speak as usual and open the door. Eh? Now, terrible things happened the last time I was in here. Surprised not to find Akiya in her room. Strange. We didn't cross each other in the hallway. She should be here. But maybe not the last time. I'm remembering far side of Tsukihime. I trudge into the middle of the room. A sound. You came from the room next door. And when I listen closer, there's definitely someone in the next room. Next room is Akiya's bedroom. What? She's sleeping right after breakfast. How lazy. What a degenerate. Well, a nap would be a more appropriate term here, but that's a small matter. Humph. You complain when I nap and decide to nap yourself? That won't do, Akiya. Since you got found out by Nissan, don't even think about napping peacefully. Oh my god. Oh boy. See, do I want a bad end? Or the other boring choice? I mean, you know what I'm gonna pick. To be clear, not judging. Any time that you have time to take a nap is a good time to take a nap. It hasn't been long since we parted in the living room. Even if she is napping, she couldn't have been napping for a long time. This is my chance to look at the sleeping Akiya's face. Oh my god. Hey Akiya, you can't nap this early in the day. I energetically open the door. Yeah, go see her sleeping face as you run in yelling. Oh my goodness. God damn it. I mean, I don't think I have to censor this, but... okay. Wait, why does it keep... oh. I like how I clicked to continue, and it immediately was like, look at this CG! Like, I see it, bro. I see it. I think we both said the same thing at the same moment the door was opened. For a few seconds, we both turned to stone and didn't say a thing. I realized I did something unbelievable. Akiya probably realized that something unbelievable was done to her. But I think we both failed at screaming and our timing was off. For example, shouting amateurishly will cause chaos. No one wants chaos, so we both want to keep stasis. Or something like that. Just kidding. That's so funny. Well, not that it matters if I coldly analyze the situation. Nissan, her lips say. Even her ears are bright red. In a way, it's unbelievably cute. Isn't that my school's uniform? Ah, right. It arrived, but since she wasn't going to wear it at all, she maybe wanted to try it at least once. I did something amateurish. If I had come in a little later, I could have seen her in a blazer. The fuck, Shiki? Nissan, what are you... doing? Well, that'll take a while to explain. Akiya's not still seemed to be stopped. She probably doesn't realize she's still in her underwear. But as for me, Akiya's white and soft-looking skin, the soft curve of her shoulders, or such womanly features don't catch my attention. Right. There's one thought that's been in my head for a while now. Oh my god. Nasu's writing doesn't change, man. It does not change. Akiya, your chest is still as steep as a cliffside. Well, that's my first impression. You... She's about to call him a sussy baka, and something snaps. Oh my god. With a crash, the floor disappears. Wait, what? Whoosh goes my falling body. When did you set up this trap? Wait, what the fuck? She had a trap? I fall into the center of the world. Isn't this a little too much for just peeking? You had this coming, bro. Idiot. Die. The shout comes from the now faraway room above my head. Without even a trial, I got sentenced to death. I mean, I knew it was a bad end, but... wait, are we in the basement again? Oh my god. As long as there's no dual-wielding syringes, we'll be okay. Actually, no, this could be worse. When I wake up, I find myself in the basement. Yeah. Maybe I hit my spine on my way down, but my whole body is creaking. Damn it. This really is the basement. Playing. I wet my forehead with my hand. Playing. Ooh, my hands and feet are chained. Oh, what the fuck? I like how there's multiple trapdoors to the basement. How thorough. To be this thorough, it must be Koaku-san's doing. Oh god damn it. It's cold. I shiver as I hug myself. Playing. The heavy sound depresses me. This is way beyond child's play. I'll probably go insane if I spend more than a day here. I try smashing the prison with a sizable stone. Maybe it's made of titanium, but the stone gives way. I can't help it. But someone sang a song about how the basement is safe or something. Maybe that'll become my theme song. What song is that? But I really must get out of here before the sun sets. I look around to look for a rock that could act as a knife. Simple, found one. But what do I do now? Chains aren't destroyed by the rock. Why did I think that I could easily break free with such a simple object? That won't do, Shiki-san. Oh my god, this is exactly like before. You can't think such dangerous thoughts. The sound of someone coming down the stairs ring through the prison. Kohaku-san. Yes, thank you for waiting. Please wait a moment, I'll open it shortly. Creak. With a rusty sound, the prison opens up. I'm glad. Even though the joke is in bad taste, it's still a joke. Wait a sec. God damn it, not again. Why, when I was just talking about this, does this shit happen again? God damn it. Everything is so connected this episode. What are you holding, Kohaku-san? What do you mean, what? It's needle time. It hurts my heart to do this, but it can't be helped. Since you didn't sincerely reflect back on your actions, I have to give you this medicine to make you listen better. Lies. Kohaku-san, you look so happy. That can't be. It's not true. Really, I don't like hurting. Fool, no one likes hurting. It lightly approaches this devil in an apron. No, this devil without an apron. Okay. Understood. I'll not leave any food at dinner. I'll not go out to eat. Heck, I'll even wake up. I love how this is the exact same scene, and the implication that peeking on Akiya has the exact same outcome where she just sicks Kohaku on you. Before Kohaku just fucks you up of her own volition. But then Akiya just sicks her on you. Rightfully so, but that's so funny. Heck, I'll even wake up early. You can't get away with just that. Now please calm down so it doesn't hurt. Let's get this over with quickly. Okay, then let's do this. What you say makes sense, but let's just do one and only one. Don't worry about that. I brought two just in case I failed. She smiles and pokes my arm with the needle. Bad end. Shiki-san, can you hear me? Now this is your room. Please don't ever go out. If you do, then I won't become violent either. I'll raise you gently so that you can't think anymore. Kohaku-san chuckles. I bet many bad ends, but I don't think any can surpass this one. Maybe if we go out, that'll also be a trigger for this one. One of the times we go out. And what a way to go out. Again. God damn it. Kagetsu Tohya production notes. There are about 200 of these messages. They're also hidden characters, so try many times. On certain days, there are special messages. Saw that one before. Which was good to know. That was a silly ass scene, man. Alright, stay at the mansion. You want to finish this branch? Yeah, I gotta. Whoa. Easy now. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, Peacewee. Okay. Cool. Peacewee must be cleaning the guest room all by herself. Cleaning the mansion is Hiswee's job. When Kohaku-san cleans inside, vases get broken, or paintings are torn, or carpets are lit on fire. In other words, Kohaku-san is the Tohno family's poltergeist, and Hisui is the busy cleaner taking care of the mess left behind by her older sister. It just reminds me, there's this great gif, or just Discord emote, where Crazy is like, Kohaku's just going crazy. And I imagine that's just the way she cleans, too. But even without all that, Hisui is known to be a pro cleaner. She shows her fearsome skills when she's told to clean a messy storage room or something. We know why. We know the reason why Hisui tries so hard. Feels bad. Hisui's weak, so I could probably help her move heavy things. Yeah, I should be able to help her somehow. I don't know if she's weak, bro. Don't know about that. The guest room is by the game room, isn't it? I always feel like she had hidden strength by just the way she... Ultra Instinct just smacked away Shiki the one time, like, he tried to grab her to apologize. That was more so from, you know, trauma, but either way. I lightly knock on the door and go in. Maybe it hits something, but the door only opens halfway. Ooh, what is this? I look around at the unbelievably messy room. Damn, bitch, you live like this? I don't know how long it's been unused, but the room is extremely messy. There isn't a place to put a foot down, and the table and the walls look as if they have been not been taken care of for a long while. This can't even be called a room. Hisui, you there? Direct my voice to the middle of the room. Shiki-sama? Sorry, I'll be right there. Hisui's voice comes from the next room. After many crashes, Hisui appears. Sorry I made you wait. What is it, Shiki-sama? Hisui slowly regains her breath. She's slightly sweating on her forehead. She's probably doing something laborious. I'm thankful and sorry at the same time that she keeps her courteous composure even when she is so tired. Shiki-sama? I had a little free time, so I came to help. You might not like it, but the only thing I can do is perform manual labor. And cut things. So I thought that I could help you only in these kinds of situations. That is not so. You always produce excellent results at many other things. But I, on the other hand, can only do this sort of thing. So won't you leave it to me, please? It's the only thing she feels like she has. Is it a rejection as predicted? Hisui has a strong sense of responsibility and is germophobic. In other words, she's a perfectionist when it comes to matters like this. So since she started, she wants to finish it by herself. I suppose I'm infringing when I force myself upon her. I guess I'll have to say this straight out. Shiki-sama, what do you... When I said I had free time, that was just a pretense to spend some time with you. It's enjoyable to clean things with you, and it makes me happy to take some load off of you. Now that you know the reason, can I help you? Aw, the blush. Isui's cheeks turn red. I'm embarrassed too, so I don't think my cheeks are any less red than hers. Very cute. So, speaking of which, should I help you, Hisui? Gotta back up my chair a little. Alright, Hisui doesn't answer. After her usual silence and posture. Understood, and please do as I tell you. Hisui says with a faint but nonetheless happy voice. Oh. Almost like her old self. So I'm cleaning. This room was probably used as a storage room, but when the present one was made, this one fell into disuse. Father was a pretty irresponsible person. He put many things we didn't know the purpose of into a box. And there are thick books, pictures hidden inside files, or things that at first glance look like trash, but are actually worth tons. My body can take it, but my mind is taxed. Maki-sama was a collector, but he didn't care much for the things that fell into his hands. He must have had his own reasons, but his wife seems to have had the same view as you did, Shiki-sama. Hisui answers as she sorts books nearby. Judging from your answer, you agree too. I clean the antiques on the table. No. A mere servant like me cannot judge her employer. It's strictly the view of the lady. Okay. We'll leave it at that. I'll have to be careful too. If I don't clean up, maybe I'll fall out of your favor. And on to the next antique. This one's rather heavy. Shiki-sama, how many times do I have to tell you that such a thing won't happen? You don't have to tell me. I've been helped by you so many times. You should tell me what you want from time to time too. Like waking up earlier, coming back on time, and things like that. And then on to the next. This one is... I cannot tell you such things. You are my master. It is only natural that a servant follows the master's schedule. You say that again. If you say so, then I can't... Oh, it feels different. Something's different. It's soft. And one could also say that it's flat. Shiki. Boy. What kind of anime bullshit is this, bro? What kind of anime bullshit is this? Look, I give Shinichi a pass the first episode of Parasite. He had an excuse. What the fuck is this? He's literally going in a line. Antique, 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 boob. Wait a second. Oh shit, like, get the fuck out of here. For a moment, time stopped. That anime trope is so, like, ridiculous. Like, oh, I just grabbed your whole chest. Oh shit, I fell on top of you. Baka. Ah, my voice doesn't come out. I must say something, but what? This is tick-tock. The tick of the clock sounds so loud that my voice is overwhelmed. And poor Hisui maintaining her composure. Oh my god. My heart races. As if retaliating against the clock, the beat of my heart enrages itself, making it even harder for my voice to come out. She finally looks down, and then, Hisui, who stands calm unlike me who is confused and nervous, drops her eyes. Wordlessly, she stares at her chest. Down there is my hand that cannot be excused in any way. Hand. Right. If I don't take off my hand... Eh? Whoa! It doesn't move. I take it off and apologize and it can be passed off as a mistake, but why did my body freeze? I can't move. Shut the fuck up. Hisui, this is... mistake. Even if I say it, it won't be persuasive. Because my hand is still on her chest. Hisui wordlessly stares at my hand. Contrary to me who is panicking, she stays as she usually is. Right, since she is wise, she will know that this is a mistake. So yeah, Hisui. This is a simple mistake and had no bad intention. I reply as if it were the end of me. It's either gonna be she's like, whatever, or she's gonna get after him, or that's less likely, or she's gonna like be into it, so I don't know. Could go either way. I reply as if it were the end of me. Ah, this is bad. Hisui wasn't calm. Is she about to cry too? Oh my god. Hisui's head was even more blank and confused than mine was. I know what I did and feel apologetic, but that face is a foul. If she makes such a face, then I feel like I did some irreversible and cruel thing. As he continues to squeeze. Jesus Christ. Without movement, time ticks away. If I move even a little, Hisui might cry, so I can't move. Ah, someone, save us from this hell. It's so awkward, dude. Ah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ah, Shiki-san is harassing Hisui. And so, the reinforcement just happens to be someone who could fill the mansion with a scream that makes the situation worse. No, god damn it. Are we getting a double syringe episode? Oh my god. I knew it was Kohaku. Kohaku, what did you mean by that? Raising dust behind her, Akiya jumps into the room. A frozen Hisui stands before me. There is Kohaku-san biting on her handkerchief, protesting my actions, and then there's Akiya who suddenly appeared with so much force. Ah, I'm dead. 2 bad-ends in 1 episode. Damn, I'm good. Of course, I'm dead. I blankly mutter and think about how a man's demise happens in a flash. And another trapdoor? Nissan, I don't like that lamp, so exchange it. Where's the other lamp, Hisui? Hisui answers with a bowed head. The replacement is in the Eastern Wing storage closet. Is that so? The one Nissan cleaned is trash, so it needs to go to the garbage can? Hisui murmurs in a soft voice. Oh, did I misread that sentence? It said Nissan, so I assumed Akiya, but whatever. It seems that way, but first clean up that trash, please. And put those black and white books in Father's study. There's an empty space on the 3rd windowsill. I believe those were there originally. Want to change the carpet too? I see, this one does look bad. Then we must move the furniture outside, Nissan. You're about to get all the work, Shiki. Hold on, wait a moment. I try to stop the endless orders, yeah. I realized what was happening at the end of that, like, she's making him do everything now. Got it. He's like, oh, this needs to be done? You're totally right, Shiki, do this. Oh, and this too, Hisui, you're right. Shiki, go ahead and do this too. Are you insane? I'll die of fatigue at this rate. But you really are going to kill me, aren't you? You still have the energy to retaliate. And he signed your boat even after you did such a thing to Hisui. Like I said, it wasn't neither Akiya nor Kawaku-san given. Of course, but I'm not satisfied with just that, and you were the one who offered to help Hisui. So please be quiet and quickly finish the work. If I hadn't said it, she would have murdered me by now. I really think that it's wrong for Kawaku-san and Akiya to judge me when Hisui's already forgiven me. Hey, there. Don't be lazy. Hurry up and put the trash out. Really? I get it. You wanted to help anyway, but I mean, like you said, he just wanted an excuse to hang out with Hisui, so... Get fucked, Shiki. I strained myself to pick up a box full of junk. This morning will probably be the hardest half a day I've ever had. Wow, amazing. Mansion lunch, okay. Save again. Alright. Yeah, this was the other one. I remember doing this, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So I haven't done this one. Cool. I'll check up on how Akiya's doing. If she's free, then we can continue the game from last time, and maybe I could even put in a protest for her ban on part-time jobs. But Akiya's room makes me nervous for some reason. Whether games or quarrels, there wasn't a single time I won in her room. Now that I think about it, I get the feeling that I've had something serious done to me most of the times I went to her room to talk. That's a good instinct to have, Shiki. That's so funny. We're going for 2 in 1 episode. 2 in 1 episode. I'm really trying to fuck over Shiki in this one. I get a feeling, but I can't think of it exactly right now. That's so funny. Maybe it's because I can't remember yesterday. Water time. Akiya. I knock on her door. Akiya? Are you not in? Another knock. No answer, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the door either. Yeah? Did she go somewhere to study? Or maybe she's reading somewhere in the mansion. Either way, she's not in. Right, so no one's in. Chance, within a flash, God seeded devil intentions in my mind. Oh my god. Evil intentions. Victory is mine now that Akiya's not here. One of the places in the mansion that still remains a mystery is her room. Now that mystery can be solved. Go for it. Don't need to save. I'll be back. The time has come. Rise, people. Because there is a definite chance of winning. God told me that there will be no sudden appearance of Akiya today. Ooh, I catch myself getting lackadaisical. Okay, let's go in and grab some secrets like her diary or hobbies. As a Nissan, I feel a little immoral, but it's all to improve Tonoshiki's treatment in the household. We are so dead. Alright, it's as good as done. I realize that I'm being dangerously enthusiastic, but I still keep on turning the door handle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello? Without a sound, I open the door, and also without a sound, I close it. There really is no one in the room. Additionally, it doesn't seem like my coming in was detected. That went smoothly. Snake, keep at your spying. Snake, wow. I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. I watched a Let's Play of Revengeance, Metal Gear Rising, but that's all I've seen from it. I would love to play through those games. I hear they're bonkers. Whoa. And right when I leaned my back on the wall, the light suddenly went out. Oh no. Oh god. God, this song always jump scares me. It got me last time when Nanako appeared on the screen as well out of nowhere. It was like, Jesus. And an infrared sensor. Oh my god. How could that be? It's morning, so it wasn't even on in the first place. That is true. Yes, this is a simple trap. Tohno Group's anti-personnel trap shooter. Its official name is Shiki-san Hoi Hoi. It looks like that weapon is designed for a very specific target. But what are you doing in such a place, Kawaku-san? Oh my god. Yes, double syringe. No, quad syringe this episode. Except this is not Kawaku. So technically, whatever. Quad syringe. No, I'm not that person. I am the shadowy keeper of order in this mansion, the enforcer of rules. In other words, you can call me Aproned Devil, or Peacekeeper, or Broomstick Girl Magical Amber, or however you please. That is a very magical girl name. She holds up a tight fist as she explains, making her voice slightly spooky as well. There are about 3 things I want to point out, but I assure myself that I will never use the last name to refer to her. Then it's time for victory or defeat, Shiki-san. It's not like you to invade an absent person's room. You're a fake, Shiki-san, so I will exact punishment without mercy. And with that, the mysterious shadowy figure aims her broomstick. I don't know why she's here, but her enthusiasm is something to be applauded. Okay, if you're not Kawaku-san as you say, then this will be simple. I raise my stance for battle. Oh shit. Shiki-san, are you serious? The mysterious shadow stutters. If it were normal me, I would have backed out and apologized, but once the break is broken, there's no stopping until the crash. Shiki-san, it was a joke. The shadowy figure steps a few steps back. I'll say this once, but I'm not really myself today. I raise the corner of my mouth into a snicker and approach 1 step. Or did Shiki say that? Wow, Shiki-san, your eyes look like when you're going to do something perverted. Oh no. Shadow escapes to the wall as if feeling the danger of an upcoming strike. Of course, since I came this far, I'm going to finish it. What the fuck, Shiki? I laugh loudly as I charge in. Crazy, Shiki. Then, with a crash, the floor opens up into 2 sides. God damn it. How many trapdoors are in this fucking mansion? However hard I move my legs, it's useless. Alright, 1 guest coming right up. A strangely happy voice echoes. Ooh, wait. This height is nothing to laugh at. Ga. Those words echo deep into the hole. You're still inexperienced, Shiki-san. You do a face-to-face battle to the death only after your preparations are perfect. If seeing me to the bottom of the hole, she gives me that advice. God damn it. Quad syringe. Quad syringe. Is this all the same? Yep, this is all the same. How thorough, yep. Show me the CG. Yep, and this peaceful ass song does not go with the CG. Needle time. Time is it? Needle time. So that is how Shiki ends once again. I guess we gotta get all these out of the way first so Shiki doesn't suffer too much in the future. Repeat again. Oh boy. Good stretch. Alright, what's our last message? Dissecting Meat-kun into 17 pieces. Who the fuck is Meat-kun? I guess that's Hisui cooking. Meat-kun, no! Alright, well that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, I very much enjoyed the end of Arihiko's side story, tying that into the scene I got pretty much right after, where Arihiko was just talking about that with Shiki. Which if he had said that before, I would have been like, oh shit, I want to know more about this, right? Of why Arihiko can relate to the death aspect to Shiki and their similarities and how they became friends. Got that in a nice order there, so I really enjoyed that. Their friendship that, though Shiki's advice wasn't useful before, helped Arihiko to think about things, and though Arihiko's not so involved in this situation, helped Shiki here as well. So it's cool, he's still like kind of outside, of course, all the crazy details of what Shiki's got going on. But he's always been perceptive to this aura around him. Everyone was, but specifically Arihiko could relate to that extent, and they can help each other still on this level. It's very cool. I really like that dynamic, especially now. Shout out to Arihiko. I like his character so much more. So that's probably my favorite thing. I'm seeing everyone has been having nightmares, which Arihiko also described, which is, kind of what got into that conversation, but also with Hisui and Akiya and probably Kawaku as well. Everyone in the mansion. Maybe everyone close to Shiki. I don't know. It's a very strange thing, but the nightmare is the key word there. The girl works hard to uphold the happy days and to keep this going, but the nightmare is kind of like the overarching evil within this, or manifestation. I don't know if it's necessarily evil. It's like, it's just people's pasts, right? Maybe things that still need to be resolved, like internally, and that'll reflect externally in whatever's manifesting here. I I don't know, maybe that's the point or maybe not. But it's a cool thing to think about and to get more details on. Especially that it's not just Shiki, because even Ark at the very beginning of the game said that as well, about having a nightmare, so yeah. But then I think the doctor said that as well. Talked about the deja vu and stuff, but yeah, interesting stuff. And then of course we just got Shiki killed a bunch and in a bunch of trouble, so very fun time. Still enjoying this visual novel quite a bit. Nasu and his talk of chess. It happened. I was watching Prisma Ilia before and earlier, right before recording this, and fucking Sella and Liz, and then Sakura and Arin. God damn it! It's probably just a trope that is used a lot, but it's just so funny that it keeps coming up throughout the timeline of Nasu's works. But yeah, that's it. If you have anything to say about this episode, please feel free to let me know. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, I do early access to these readings of Kagetsu Tohya. I am at least 3 parts ahead, if not 4. Eventually I'm going to narrow it to 3, but for now I think I'm 4 episodes ahead. But definitely 3 parts ahead at least on my Patreon. So if you want to see hours more of me reading through this, that is available on there if you want to support the channel for $5 in the description. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.